The Quizlet's already posted on the group me. If you just slide a little bit up, if you just scroll, you'll go ahead and see it. I think I posted it the day after the first exam. Should be around there. Oh, Sherry, by the way, you're not muted. Okay, I'll go ahead and repost it for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So what I plan on doing is, if you can see my screen, uh, I have a list of questions that are very similar to the exam. Um, so we're gonna start off with the first question, and I just want you guys to answer the first question and then see your reasoning for why you chose that answer, and then I'll go ahead and explain if it's like correct or wrong or anything like that. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with the first question. And so the first question says, how can Harry Harlow's experiment, which shows that infant monkeys preferred the soft terry cloth mother that was warm but didn't offer nourishment over the wire mother that provided nourishment, be characterized? So if you remember the experiment with the monkeys, they preferred a certain type of need, if that makes any sense. So go ahead and just type your answer in the chat if you're ready. Getting on one more person, but all right, perfect. So the answer is D. So meeting the basic psychological needs such as feeding is not sufficient for attachment to occur. Um, does anybody need any explanation as to why the rest is wrong, or do you understand why it is D? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, so number 2, it says, how can we describe the behavior of the little infantling who periodically moves away from her mother to explore the room while occasionally glancing back to check her mother's location? Waiting on one more person. There we go. Okay, so yes, so A is correct. So does anybody need any explanation as to why the rest are incorrect? No? All right. Um, so number 3, it says, uh, what does the sudden and loud crying followed by a prolonged period of breath holding in a 2-month-old baby suggest about their condition or state? All right, it is C. The biggest hint you can tell from this sentence is by the breath holding. Predominantly when a baby's tired or angry or hungry, they won't show that symptom or they won't show that kind of cue. But yeah, you guys got it correct. So good job. All right, number 4. How does Thomas and Chess categorize babies who exhibit frequent and intense negative moods, struggle to adapt new situations, and are challenging to soothe? All right, perfect. So it is D. I believe I don't need to explain that one. I feel like it's quite obvious. um, Number 5. According to Piaget, which sensory motor substage is categorized by infants actively exploring their environments and experimenting with new actions to discover novel outcomes and effects?
I don't think we could see the
Answer
options.
choices,
Yeah,
yeah.
the answer choices.
It's not showing. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Mhm. All right. So it is B. Does anybody have any questions for that question? No? All right, moving on. So number 6. Let's see. Number 6. How can Annie risk sudden infant syndrome? How can Annie's risk of sudden infant syndrome be reduced? All right, and then we're gonna go ahead for number 7. Does anybody have any questions about that question as well? Right. Let's see. What is the term for the principle that describes the growth pattern starting with the head and the upper body parts before extending to the rest of the body? All right, perfect. And then lastly, which component of language is concerned with the structure and arrangement of words and phrases to create meaningful sentences? All right. So unfortunately, eight for number eight, it's going to be syntax. Um, so phonology is the study of sound system of a language that's in the primary language or the English language. So it's the study of sounds. Morphology would be the study of structures or words. I mean, the study of structure of words and how they're formed. So another term for that is m- I'm sorry, morphonemes. I'm so sorry. Which are like the smaller units of learning, meaning. And then you have semantics, which some of you guys chose, is the study of meaning in a language. So including the meaning of words, phrases, and sentences and things like that. Does that make any sense? All right. So I do have a sheet where it has all the correct answers with the explanations of all the wrong, like why the wrong answers are not right. Um, so if you'd like that, please go ahead and send me a message through a private message through GroupMe if you would like that. But yeah, thank you so much, all you guys for joining. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.
I'm good, but thank you for posting this.
Of course, yeah.
You have a great day.
You too. Yeah, of course. All right.